2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Unbelievable stuff there. Absolutely brilliant here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant here. Unbelievable stuff there. We got 2 in the bed there. We've got 3 in the bed moment here. Unbelievable stuff there. Who? What a move! What a move!
Good evening everyone and welcome back to the CWC Racing League. This is Season 6. You've heard me right guys, Season 6. We are back live exclusive for you guys at the LeagueRacing TV channel. I am your host with the most, Malk. It's good to be back. I hope everyone, and I hope everyone's all stayed safe and all had a very good Christmas and New Year. And like I said, there's been so many changes galore. You're all going to be in for an action-packed thriller of a race. And I can't wait for it because we've got a new logo for the Casual Weekday Championship as the Dragon, the Burning, at the beautiful logo made by Maze, and absolutely brilliant stuff. And also the lovely thumbnails, the liveries, everything. We got the Australia Grand Prix for race 1 of 18 tracks. So obviously last week on Harry Watkins's Twitch channel, we discussed about the tracks and the driver's perspective itself, but let's go straight to it. We don't want to wait any longer. But before we do that, we're going to show you a bit of the calendar quickly. So we're going to go straight to the Australian Grand Prix, obviously, for the first race. Then we go to Bahrain, then Vietnam, then China, then Spain, then Monaco, Baku. I can't wait for those tracks, to be fair. Canada, Austria, the British Grand Prix, Hungary, Belgium, Russia, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil, and we're going back to the finale race again at Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So look at those tracks itself. It'd be good to see how they're all going to kick off as well. So but like I said, thank you to all at LeagueRacing TV channel for all their whatever they've done in the past and currently for this season as well. And I'm sure Maze and the crew are doing a magnificent job as always, giving us the opportunity to give opportunity of Casual Weekday Championship to join in the YouTube channel as well. And I can't wait for this season. I think it's going to be action packed. So many surprises up at stake. Some people know, some people don't know, but you'll find out. But we're going straight to the track video. And as I said, we're at the Australian Grand Prix, Albert Park, the famous first race of the season of the F1 series at the Rolex Australian Grand Prix at Melbourne, Albert Park. And it's since 96, I think it was 1996, where they were going there as well. So 5.303 kilometres with 3.295 miles with 16 turns, 16 turns, 2 DRS zones. And the most crucial point of them all, which I think would be the crucial points, is turn 3, which is after the second sector, and also turn 15, 16, which is the last call. But we'll go through the track video made by Scanieth, so thank you to him for that. So we come up to the first corner now. You're going to get absolutely spot on because you can invalidate your lap so easily at turn 1. There we're going to hit the DRS. It kind of feels like this is the first DRS, even though it's technically the second DRS. There's this turn 3. So this is the point where I said you have to be absolutely careful. Then to turn 4. Then, oh, he's just gone a little bit off there. Turn 5, this is the part where you can easily go wide off into the grass. And then the end of the first sector, you can easily cut the corners here and there, and tell you what, you can't make any silly mistakes at all. Because if you do, you can't do well. You cannot do well at all. A crucial point at the heavy braking point, just before you go on to the long straight, just before the end. I think it was three DRS zones. I think it is, not 2 DRS above. I think that this is it this one? Yeah, it is. It's the 3rd DRS. So technically there is 3 DRSs, not 2. I do apologise. But I don't like this 3rd DRS that we just got past. I think it's just useless, I think. That's just my opinion. But the 3rd sector, you have to get a rhythm going. I can't get the rhythm going when I'm driving around at Melbourne at the Albert Park. But I love the track. I love the track itself. Oh, it's just got a little bit wide at turn 16. But this is the weather DRS, the last DRS of the track itself. But we'll have a look at some of the standings. Obviously, we're not going to show all the standings as such, because obviously this is the first race of the season. We're about to kick off into the live stream in about 2 minutes time, but going through the teams itself, I like to know who my money is on, pretty much. If you watched it from last season, from the Halfway at LeagueRacing TV channel, and also from the start of last season in my YouTube channel, which is WWFC 2009, you would know what would happen. Obviously, Carlsberg Snookster dominating the Mercedes crew. And so just gain some classification in a moment or two. So just bear with me a sec, guys, sorry. So we're just waiting for just some clarification, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. To be fair, I really don't want to ruin the surprise, but you're all going to be gobsmacked that I've seen this as well. Obviously, Carlsberg Snookster, they were dominant last season in the constructors. Obviously, Carlsberg winning the drivers, and he's my money. He's the bookie's favourite. If you want to place betting terms, Carlsberg is the bookie's favourite to win the second, sixth season of. Season 6 of the CWC Racing League. But not only we got some existing drivers returning, but we also got some returning ones as well, which is, I'm surprised at some of these drivers, to be fair, which I'm not saying as in a shock, but I'm just hoping that we'll get some more unbelievable stuff. So we're just waiting for just some more clarification. But obviously Indigo's back. The former driver, SHR_Indigo, but I think he's changed his name now. So his name's it's still Indigo on the standings. But overall, it'll be good to see how he will try and bounce back after obviously missing a season out of the drive. Well, obviously last season in the first season of the 2020, or the 5th season of CWC. So it'd be good to see if he can try and emulate what he did 2 seasons ago when he won the title against MDJ. You got Dylan, you got MD, you got MDJ, you got Joey Wheel, Berto, Carbs is back, so that'll be good. Lando, who will be really quick. Armadee going to be quick as well. Ninja and Scanny, I'm hoping they'll get some decent points this season. Watkins and Partridge, they'll be on for the Mercedes crew. And then you got Dimo and B-Boy Vegan, Jay Marsh and Assassin Bot in the Racing Point, and Cloudy and The Star is Born. Now, there'll be a few shocks. I think there'll be a few shocks. But we're not going to wait any longer, guys. We're not going to wait any longer. We are about to start the qualifying. Here we go. So we do apologise if you notice anything weird on the left hand side, but we'll finally be able to get the real life F1 standings and updates galore. But obviously it's just hidden on some occasions. So you'll notice that this season, where if we're in the pits in the qualifying, it will get hidden off. Obviously that's out of my control, but that is what we see is what we're going to get. But let's have a look at. I'm going to have a quick glance at the weather crew. I know it's going to be a bit iffy, but let's have a quick look at the weather crew. So Oh, okay, so in the qualifying we've been told, obviously normally we would have had to wait ages, but now I've just completely, they're gone. So I had to get the standings by myself quickly. So we've got the overcast and light cloud during the qualifying, but also in the race it's overcast, so it'll be interesting to see what they're going to try and do. Let's have a look. And as you can see, we have got the full names of all the drivers kicking off in the CWC Racing League, and it's going to be absolutely a belch of a time, and I cannot wait for it. I'm sure the guys are all going to be absolutely excited. They're going to say their full proper names, or whatever the names they've given me, and it's good to see. Obviously we're not sure the drivers just yet, but we will get the shown in a moment or two in the third sector. So we're just waiting for, I think it's one of the Red Bulls. That might be Lando, or that might be Armidi. We'll find out in a moment or two, but we're coming up to the end of the second sector, which is the part you've got to be absolutely spot on. This is why Australia, oh god, this is why Australia is one of the crucial parts of this track. You just cannot make any silly mistake. Greetings to everyone that's joined the session. I hope everyone's all okay and well. It's Lando, aka Pazio. Oh, he'll be absolutely up for it. As you can see on the bottom left, you've got the stopwatch, as you normally see. Oh, we've got Assassinbot, aka Nick Montgomery, who's out already, so hopefully he'll bounce back as quickly as possible. So here we go, let's have a look at how Lando can do. He's come up to the last corner on the DRS. This is the part where you can be absolutely crucial, and this is the perfect time to try and get good times. And he's come up to the end of the first corner, into the second, DRS. Oh, there was one of the Haas cars that's just went behind. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we'll find out in moments too. But here we go again. We see Lando can try and do a perfect lap in the first timing of the CWC Racing League. He's green. He's not purple. He's not purple. So it'd be interesting to see who will try and get a good time. I think a good time around here is a 1:19s. I think it's 1:19s. That is the perfect lap. That will be the perfect lap around Albert Park, Melbourne. So here we go. He's still green. He's obviously not purple. MDJ has got pole position time of 1:20.0. As you can see at the top of the screen, fastest lap with a 1:20.071. So Mikey MDJ in the house has got pole position. Dylan has moved up to second. Dylan De Vries is in second with, I think, oh no he hasn't. Is that Joey Wheel? Yeah, Joey Wheel's moved up to second, which I'm very surprised. Is that Carbs? No, that's Nathan, that's Ninja. Ninja's got pole. No, Snookster. Snookster's got pole. So Snookster has got pole position with 1:19.892. That is, look at the times. This is where everything will kick in. Scanny. Scanny, has he done his lap? Yeah, he has. He's done his lap. Just trying to see. Well, Snookster. Setchel is in the Alfa Romeo. He's just trying to do his lap. I think he might have to. He's in 8th place. So I'm just trying to see. So Colesbury, he will try and improve his time. We do apologise if you notice any times overlapping on the screen. Hopefully that was sorted in the near future, but at the moment we are not doing it now. But Colesbury, the Drivers' Championship, Bucky's favourite, I'm calling it now. Bucky's favourite to win the Drivers' Championship, and also the Constructors with Snookster. And that is a really good pairing with those two, I think. Oh, he's 6/10 off his teammate. He's 6/10 off his teammate. This is under pressure moments. Under pressure. I wonder if he's playing Queen now. Under pressure. Oh, yeah. But I have to wait and see what time he can try and do. Oh, he's purple. He's purple on second sector. but he's still slower on Snooks this time. So I would not be surprised if you can try and aim for probably about a second or third, but I'm surprised with Ninja's time. Well, to be fair, I'm not really surprised with Ninja's time, because it does well in the qualifying, but I think it just keeps... Except for Singapore, which is one of the races which I'll never ever forget all my time. I'll never ever forget that day. It is without doubt one of the bestest ever days I've ever seen. Carlsberry is in 5th place by 5 tenths. He is not quick enough. He's not in pole position, but overall before, he has been off the... not off the rails at all. So we're just waiting for... Dimmo, aka Luke Dimmock. So let's see what time he would do. He is green, obviously, but if you can try and aim for like in the top 10, that would be impressive stuff either way. So he is obviously in 17th place. Let's see if he can try and emulate. I think we've got some issues with Nick, aka Assassin Bot. I think he's just got issues with the car, so hopefully he'll bounce back in again. But yeah, Dimmo is not happy with that lap at all. De Vries, which I'm very surprised. He's really good on qualifying, so I don't know if his lap is a bit under pressure. But still, I'm going to read the comments, guys, on the YouTube. If you are writing the comments, I do apologise. I will get in the comments now. So let's see. So obviously, Snookster still in pole position with a 1:19.892. That is the time to beat. That is the massive time to beat. So let's see how De Vries can try to do it. He's in fact right. You'll notice the word false on the stopwatch. That means that driver has cut the corner. So that means he's invalidated his lap. So if you notice that false, it's not a technical issue. It's just that they have invalidated their lap. So that could be crucial on certain scenarios within tonight's racing at the CWC. Here we go. I'm going to read the comments in a moment too, but let's see how De Vries can try and do. He's in 13th place, 1.829 seconds off the leader, but he needs to try and push. He needs to try and push. The ones that are highlighted in the numbers on the left-hand side, that means they are on track. Anything in greyed out means they are still in the pits. So obviously Carlsberry, Beat by Vegan, they're all still in the pits. So let's see how De Vries can try and do. Oh, he's 2 tenths off Snook's time. Snooks did a good time, to be fair. Snook did. Oh, he's invalidated his lap. He's invalidated his lap. He'll be absolutely fuming. Cactus, aka Scanny. That's what he wanted to be called. I am not joking. That is what he wanted to be called. But MDJ has moved up to 2nd place with a, I think that was a 1:19. We've got yellow flags, green flags. Yeah, yellow flag then for a moment or two in 3rd sector, I think it was. But here we go. Here we go. Scanny can try and come up to the last corner and that's see what he can try and do. He is in 12th place. What time he will try and do. Oh, he don't know what he was doing at the start, but he was trying to warm up those tyres quickly. But he'll need to try and push on in the soft tyres. So let's see what he can try and do at turn 3. This is the part where I said earlier on you will see a lot of unbelievable moments. And we've got a new pole position sitter. We have Nathan Carr, aka Ninja. That's what Nathan the Ninja Carr. It's like Ori Car in Shooting Stars. But I tell you what, that is what you're going to get with Ninja. In pole position, can Scanny match his teammate or at least get into the top 5? I can't see that happening. I cannot see that happening. But Watkins moves up to 4th. Scanny's 5 tenths off his teammate. 5 tenths off. Alan Partridge, knowing me, knowing you, has moved up to 9th place. He's moved up to 9th. But still, this is the best way at the CWC Racing League. We go to the third sector now. This is the part where you cannot make any silly mistakes. You could easily get a penalty, left, right and centre. And this is the part where you got the DRS straight. He needs to try and get into the 20s. He needs to try and get into the 20s. Oh, he just misses out to the top 5. But he does get 120.324. That's a crack of a time. Rojas. Or Rojas. I don't have any... Rojas or Rojas, if that's how you pronounce it. Let's see what he can try and do in the Alpha Tower. So, I think this is A Star Is Born. Yes, it is. It's A Star Is Born. Will it be The Star Is Born in the top 5? Yes, he is at the moment. But can he get into the top 3? That is the big question. He's only 2/10 off the top 3. But Snookster will be fuming at Nathan. Because... Just beaten now. Oh, A Star Is Born. A Star Is Born is only 200s off. 200s off Nathan Carr's time. Carlsberry's got pole position now. As you can see, the Eric Carlsberry 119.464. Unbelievable stuff. So Nathan will be fuming at Carlsberry now. So A Star Is Born is moved up to. It's only lose out by 2/10 in the second sector. So obviously the two Ferraris are in the top 3. Nathan is in the Ferrari sandwich. But let's see how Rice can try to do in. He's dropped down to 7th because Scotty moves up to 6. So let's see how Star Is Born can try and push on now. Will it be close? Oh my days! Moves up to 4th with a 119.730. That is a good time, to be fair. That is a really, really good time. I'm trying to get Armady. There we go. Armady, who's the driver's runner up last season, he's in 10th, which I'm not. I am absolutely shocked because I expected him to challenge Carlsberry, but then again, he does well in the race, like as in, like in consistency as well. But I just want someone to beat. Carlsberry. I'm sorry, Carlsberry. I know if you're watching this back, but you did dominate majority of it. Oh my days, Kieran D. Oh, Armady is got purple on first sector. He must have heard me. Now push. Like your life's dependent on it. The Flying Scotsman, Armady, will he try and get a perfect second sector? No, he's 2/10 slower. We did get purple on first sector. Right, this is the part where I will say this now, which I think people will be need to watch out for. It's the chicane of death. That you heard me right, the chicane of death. I've seen it many times, a few times in the last few years of the 2019 or 2020 game, where people go on the grass. It's Armady, you're teasing us. You're absolutely teasing us. Madness. Absolutely madness. Where's MDJ? MDJ, he will be fuming. He needs to try and get a good time. Carbs has retired, so he's the first person retiring. So let's see if MDJ can step up again now. He needs to step up again. He needs to challenge. So hopefully Nick can try and get into the lobby, because we're going to have a full grid for the start of the season. MDJ, put all that concentration, all that effort into this lap. Will it be? No, about just over a 10th slower. He'll need to try and push now. If he wants to get pole position, he'll need to push. Nathan is coming out now. So still, unbelievable something. Carlsberry is in first, Ninja is in second, Snookster is in third. I think that's... yeah, that's A Star Is Born is in 4th, which I'm surprised, to be fair. Not on his ability, obviously, but I'm just surprised, like the AlphaTauri, which I said before the season started, that this will be their struggling season. But I hope they prove me wrong. I like them to prove me wrong. That's all I like to see. But let's see how MDJ can do. He's slow on the second set. I wonder if he's trying to build up his last lap like I said, he needs to try and push. 119.7. Obviously, the tyre wear is not great. The tyre wear is not great around Australia. I think it'll still be a one-stop. You can do soft hards. It is a push if you do soft mediums, but you're hoping it will be. Obviously, you're hoping that it will be. What's the word? You're hoping that it will be safety car galore. That's the only way to win the race. But I've noticed a few times in the past where people were struggling. We've got a Red Bull. That might be Lando. Lando might be doing his lap. But we're watching Ninja for the first time this season, which we've missed twice of his pole laps. So hopefully, will it be third time lucky, or will it be under a lot of pressure? But we'll have to wait and see. So he's going to try and slow up and try and build his lap. So here we go, can Nathan try and push on. Yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag set to 1, so I'm not sure what happened. So here we go, Nathan try and push on. If he can try and emulate Carlsberg's time, that the form book is completely going to be written off again. So 1 minute 20 left. 1 minute 20 left of this session. Who's just got moved up to second? So, oh, that's Indigo. Indigo's moved up to second place. He's only missed out by 1/100 of a second. MDJ is retired. MDJ is retired in 5th. This will be the most under pressure moment that Nathan will have to do if he wants to get pole position. He does not. He's 2/10 slower, or nearly 2/10 slower. But this is under pressure mode at CWC. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. I'm not sure what's happened. That is one of the drivers are off track. Green flag now. Oh, he's got a little bit wide. Is he in Van Dijk's lap? Is he in Van Dijk's lap? Will he try and go back? No. Oh, he's in Van Dijk's lap. Armady! Armady has got pole position with a 119.1. The Flying Scotsman, brilliant, absolutely brilliant time. Unbelievable stuff. Oh my god, can Carlsberg with a 119.4. Oh my god, Carlsberg, the driver's champion from last season, can he try and emulate what he did all this time? Qualifying has now stopped. Dylan has retired. Ninja's retired. Carb's already retired. Nick's already retired earlier. Dimo has finished his lap. Or will be finished. Well, he's already finished. He won't improve on 18th. B-Boy Vigan in 17th. The McLarens were saying to me, I'm not going to get any points. Well, you will. It's just you need the confidence. You will get the confidence to get it. Clay Balloons has got into 11th, but he has retired. Lando, where are you? He's dropped down to 13th, but he's out. Oh my god, Carlsberg needs to get a push. He's 2/10 slower. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. What is going on? Carlsberg needs to push. I wonder if he can try and save his tyres for this the race. Snookster already finished in 5th. Obviously, A Star Is Born is already out on track. Watkins finishes in 8th. Scanny is already out on track. Yellow flag set to 3 still. Scanny finishes in 8th. Where's Carlsberg? Carlsberg does not improve. Carlsberg does not improve. Oh no, Willis. But Alan Partridge moves up to 13th. Alan Partridge, knowing me, knowing you, sunshine. Well, it's Chris Partridge, but aka Alan Partridge. But yeah, that is what you see, is what you're going to get. Oh. So yeah, Snooster's just stopped on track. But yeah, Armady, the Flying Scotsman, starting off with a bang at the CWC Racing League. But great start to the season opener. Let's have a look. Let's have a read the comments. Joey Will, I'm first. That's the first W of the race. Yeah, it is. Absolutely magnificent stuff. So, here are your Australian Grand Prix short qualifying classification. for the CWC Race League, the F1 League, you've got Armady, the Flying Scotsman, is in first. The Flying Kimmy Finn of Carlsberry in second. Jamie Morris, aka Indigo, in third. Ninja Nathan Carr, fourth. Snoopster, fifth. MDJ, sixth. Stars Born, seventh. Scanny, eighth. Watkins, ninth. Dylan, 10th. Clay Balloons, 11th. Joey Wheel, 12th. Partridge, 13th. Lando, 14th. Jay Marsh, 15th. Carb, 16th. B-Boy Vegan, 17th. Dimo, 18th. Berto, 19th. And Nick, aka Assassin Bot, is the only one who's not done a time at all at the Australian Grand Prix. I've just put the leaderboard back on so it will load up properly. But obviously we've mentioned that earlier on that we're going to see some overcast, but you're going to see some more info as well. For the first time in ages, obviously we did a practice one before, but for the first time in ages you will need to know who I'm guessing is watching, which driver is watching on stream. We'll now finally be able to give you some more information on screen, and would help massively for themselves in future, but also themselves to try and see what their strategy is going to be. Obviously the strategy around Australia is definitely the one stop, the soft hearts, but it all depends on how they can try and capitalise on this. We're just waiting for the drivers to slow up now, build up. So here we go, formation lap. As you can see at the top, we've got new graphics for the first time in ages in CWC. And what's good about it, guys, we will give you some more, I'm hoping it will load up, some more info. As you can see on the left, the star tyres, we'll find out in a moment or two. There we go. So the top 10 obviously in the softs. Clay Balloons, one of the racing points, B-Boy Vegan and Dimo, they're the only ones who are not on the softs at all. They're not on the softs. So, and there's your current conditions on the track itself. It is going to be overcast on the right side, 19 degrees. Track temperature is 17 degrees. Don't worry about the humidity and the wind speed, but that is just what we see. The most important thing is the top two of the conditions. But it's good to see how these guys can push on massively at this track, and who will try and push on to produce some of the epic, great starts at CWC. That's the big question. That is a massive big question. But obviously, if you're in the softs, I think you can go up to like lap 6 or 7, I think it is, and then you could go on the hards all the way to the end. But obviously you can't, I mean, another option would be soft, medium, medium, if you wanted to, but overall I can't see that happening. LeagueRacing, absolutely beautiful, what a lap. Oof, those standing laps. Standings, Power Rages. Joey P6, that's great. Indigo says, I miss you too, Indigo. Joey Wills is first and last target at 6. Carbs, how you doing, mate? Right, I wish you all the very best of luck on your return. Federico says, fun fact, Stars Born is the only non-European driver in this league. Oh, okay. You learn something new every day, so that's good news. So we're just waiting for the drivers to kick off. Oh, one of the drivers has gone off. As in, there we go. I'm wondering where was third place coming from, but I think that was Indigo. I think that might be Indigo, yeah. So here we go, we might finish off, just waiting for the drivers to finish their lap of their formation itself. But yeah, Robin says these graphics, yeah, I know, they're absolutely delightful. So here we go, we're going to kick off for season 6 on the CWC Racing. I wish everyone all the very best of luck. May the best driver win at the CWC. Here we go. We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Who's at the great start? Who has had the great start at the CWC Racing at the Melbourne track? Oh my God, we might have a 2-3 to bed moment. Oh my God, that was Jamie Morris. Jamie Morris was bailing out with, I think that was with Watkins. Oh, there's been a crash! There's been a crash at the back of the grid. That is Scanny. Scanny's over. Oh my days. Oh my God, what's going on? What is going on? Oh. So Chris is moving. Well, he's not first. We do apologise. So he's trying bailing out on the track itself. Armady still holding on in first. The Williams, I think that was MDJ. So MDJ is trying to bailing out with. He's trying to bailing out with Indigo, the old two rivals. Oh no! What's happened there? No! 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 Cobbs is out. Snook's out. Oh my God! Safety car. We have got the safety car. Oh my God! Oh my God! I am gobsmacked. The two Ferraris are out of the race in the first season. Oh my God! I did say earlier on to watch out for the chicane of death. That is the shock tonight. That is the shock of it all. The two Ferraris are out of this race. And the biggest movers, obviously, as you can see, we've got a bit of some info on the standings itself. Obviously at the bottom it will tell you when they started, how many places they moved up, what tyre they're currently on, how many pit stops, and for the first time in ages, we're going to show you how many seconds of penalties. I know it says penalties. It should be seconds of penalties. So wherever penalties, this will only show 3 seconds or 10 seconds of penalties. If they've got the stop go, or any 5 seconds at any point, unfortunately it does not update, which is, we do apologise for that, guys. We do, really do apologise at any point in time. But let's, for the first time in ages, I'm gobsmacked. I am absolutely gobsmacked. This, you just cannot write that script. Delta says, just saying, Mark, you so don't, especially with this new telemetry system. Great. Oh, thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Obviously, I don't. Can I just say, I don't take credit for all the graphics that you see here at all. It has been done by other people on the graphics itself, so I'm only using it for this league, and it's just helped massively. So I do appreciate. Obviously, I don't take all the responsibility. I do take some of it, as in like the penalties I've added, bits here and there, and showing it on screen and stuff. But overall, the whole hard work has been done by 2 people, which I'm not going to mention because when one mentions, everyone mentions, and they'll do the same on it. So, but let's have a quick look at, for the first time in ages, we're going to see the tyre wear. Now, for the first time in ages, the tyre wear on the right hand side will tell you how much the tyre wear that they are on, and you'll notice when like the orange, like the green, orange, and the red, when they're in under pressure moments. And obviously, if they're under 70, it'll hit the orange. If they're under 30, this is where the under pressure moments itself. So, obviously, MDJ's only done about 20%, nearly 20% of the tyre wear on the softs. So you can tell that the tyre wear is not great. You can tell the tyre wear is not great. I can't remember if it's lap 6 or lap 10. I think it's lap 6. But obviously that was without the safety car. But that, I'm still gobsmacked because Carsberry and Snookster both done exactly the same at the chicane of death. Now you probably think, what the hell am I on about the chicane of death? And I did mention it briefly earlier on. We're going to come to it. I'm just going to look at Kieran D's screen. So we're going to watch it from what everyone's coming in. So like I said, Armady, the Flying Scotsman, should have a massive, massive start. I think this is the first time in ages that we'll see like Cosplay not getting any points this for the first time in a season for a long time to not get a point. But I wonder if Snooks have followed on from Cosplay. So the chicane of death I was mentioning earlier on. This is the part here where Armady is, or Kieran D is on. If you go wide on the grass on the left hand side, you can easily lose control, and you lose it massively. And that's why you can't make any silly mistakes, especially Australia. And it looks like the safety car is in this lap. So they're all trying to warm up their tyres. They're all trying to warm up their tyres. Now, this is the part where Kieran can try and push on and try and produce a good start. He needs to try and do it on the second from last corner, I would say, just to get a good push. And I think he is starting now. Nathan needs to start perfect. Oh no, he hasn't. He's just... Armady played it cool. Played it cool. Where's... Oh my god. Where's... oh my god. Indigo. You got MDJ's got in behind. Oh my god. MDJ trying to push on massively. He's trying to get past Indigo. Indigo needs to try and defend for all his might. He's trying to keep... Ooh, ay, caramba. But that could have been nasty stuff, and looks like Indigo trying to push on. MDJ. We've got Nick who's out of the race now. Looks like Partridge had a bit of a Chris Partridge had a bit of a battle. Looks like Watkins has had a great move as well. And what a move! What a move between those two Mercedes. But oh my god, what is going on? Harry's trying to defend against Dylan. Dylan trying to get on the attack massively. Unbelievable start at the CWC Racing League. If you just joined, where the hell have you been? I tell you now, you've missed a shocker at the start. We got the first time penalty of the season. Joey Wilders, he's got 3 seconds worth of penalties added on top. So let's see how Nathan can try and catch up. So the current tyres at the moment, obviously Cloudy Balloon still on the 8. Kieran D did a 1:23.305. Let's have a look at, obviously, MDJ slowly drifting away from Indigo. So pit stops at the moment. But yeah, Chris Partridge moves up from 13th to 8th. So the two Mercedes boys, they really are aiming for the constructors this season. So we got the fastest lap from Kieran D. We got another time penalty, and we're not sure where that's come from. That's from Dylan. So Dylan has got another penalty. He's got a penalty, and he's in 7th place at the moment in the CWC Racing League. But we'll have to go back to 10th. Oh, there's a bit of a battle. I think that's Carbs. Yeah, Connor. Connor is trying to keep on 10th on his debut. His returning season at CWC, and it'd be good to see if he can try and keep. He's starting on 16th and moves up 6 places. That's still impressive stuff. But still, Nathan trying to close in on Imadi, or Nathan trying to close in on Kieran D for first place. But still, the pressure is on. We got well, it was 8/10, but I think it just dropped back now. Lando's getting closer to Cloudy Balloons, aka Montara. We've got another time penalty. Where's that come from? That's from Rojats. I think that is Star is Born. The Star is Born in 16th place. He's got a penalty. Lando starting 14th with his car number, and he moves up 5 places. That's still impressive. Oh, he's gone on the grass. He's got to be careful. He's got to be absolutely careful. So still, it's just under pressure moments. We've got Berto. Berto is trying battling out with Dimo in 12th. So let's see if Dimo can try and get some good laps in, get some good consistent laps. This is still impressive stuff. Ah, Chloe, how you doing? Hope you came well. How you doing, Chloe? Hope everything's all okay and well. Berto's going to be having a chance of making the attack onto Dimo for 12th place. This is the most absolutely crucial points ever. So we've got Cloud Blues closing in on De Vries in 7th and 8th. We've also got the battle between obviously 12th and 13th place. But let's have a look at the tyre wear at Berto's, because look at his tyre wear. His tyre wear is a little bit worn out a bit. So to me that looks like could be up to lap 10 actually. I think you could go up to like lap 10 and then go on. So Jay Marsh or Josh Marsh. It's like Jack Smash without Josh Marsh. That's good. That's good stuff. Got Connor trying to push on from 10th. Lando in 9th place, but his tyre wear is absolutely shot. A little bit shot. But he's near the halfway marker. MDJ getting closer to. Oh my days, Jamie closing on MDJ. But yeah, that's Lando who's here, 9th place. He's got a penalty. Tri Blues could be closing on De Vries on 7th and 8th. This is the best battle. Jamie, we do apologise. I think Jamie's the only one who's not put his telemetry on, and we do apologise. Yeah, so lap 8 to 11th you can do the hard strategy as well. So it looks like some people have already gone to the pits. Looks like Lando's gone into the pits already. So AMDJ doing everything he can. But you know what? I'm impressed with Nathan, aka second, Nathan Carr, aka Ninja. Because he had a rotten season, except for Singapore. He has had a rotten season. He could not get any points. He was struggling. Again, I might be jinxing. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. But that is what's happened. Looks like Dimo and Berto battling out with, I think that is Marsh. Yeah, it was Marsh. So let's see how Josh Marsh will try and push on, try and close in the gap onto, I think that's Connor, okay, Corps. I hope everyone's all enjoying the stream. I hope you're all enjoying the new graphics for this season for the CWC Racing League. Can Dimo, come on! Come on, Dimo, you can do it if you BNQ it, sunshine. Looks like beat by a vegan, aka Ben Hadlington, who's in 17th place. He's got a penalty. 2 drivers already in the pits. It looks like Jerry Morris and Nathan Carr are in the pits. So Luke Dimmock is trying to get the DRS. He will have to put the pedal to the metal. He needs to try and get a good lap now. He needs to try and get a good lap. However, he is on the medium tyre, so that's still impressive. If you can try and get some more, that'll be good. So at the moment, this is the closest battle. Also, at the back, as you just briefly see, you got Joey Wheel coming close, and looks like Berto and also Scanny. Now, this will be interesting stuff. We've got the 2 Renaults who are in 12th and 13th place. Those 2 places are they've had. Don't get me wrong. I want to hear your thoughts. I know I said this before. Kieran D's got a 3-second time penalty, which I believe that might be for multiple warnings. But still, if your teammates, you need to give way. I would say you need to give way. But then again, because if you want to get some decent points this season, this is the part where you need to push on now. Come on, Dimmer. Oh my days, what's happened? What has happened? Safety car. We have got a safety car. Oh, as you can see, for the new first time this season, we've got the new pit lane car. Pit lane normally would have had the time if he was in the pits. So obviously what time they would do. So they've done so Mikey's done his first pit stop and probably his one and only pit stop. So the standings is going to be massive. Scani in third, and he's on the hard tyres, and he's already. I'm trying to look. Yeah. So Kieran has got a 3-second time point, but he's in first place. He's not moved yet. Dimo is in second place, but he still needs to do a pit stop. So if he can try and keep those medium tyres, let's have a look at his medium tyres actually. How much he has done. Oh, he's doing well actually. Consider he's on the medium tyres. I know the medium tyres will last a little bit longer than before, but still, if you can get another safety car, I know it's a big push, but if you can get another safety car, that will be on his way to try and get a soft stint. Now that will be on lap. He'll either try and go on the pits for the hards, or if he can try and go all the way. I really do hope Dimo can do it. I really do hope Dimo can try and aim for the top 10, because I'm rooting for him to do well. He's doubting himself, but I want him to do well. Scani in third with no penalties. MDJ is already pitted, but no penalties as well. So those two, the two SHR boys, bailing out. You've got Nathan Cole, who's got no penalties as well, already pitted. Chris Partridge, aka Alan Partridge, knowing me, knowing you, sunshine, is in 6th place. Jamie Morris is in 7th, already pitted. Rantaro's already pitted. Anyone? So Carbs is not pitted. Hazza. Is Carbs? Yeah, it's already pitted, sorry. Dylan. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they were building up. We do apologise for any technical difficulties, guys. I just want to make sure I didn't want to miss the start of the restart of the safety car. So the current tyres at the moment, as you can see from the top, from the left-hand side of the screen, of all the drivers, if you missed that earlier on. So Lando's got 3 seconds worth of penalties. This is not the total, like they've had. Technically, they've had 3 seconds, so they've only had one lot of penalty. But if they had to stop go at any point, it doesn't get recorded on the stream. We do apologise for that technical issue. Hopefully, we'll get that sorted in the next time. So the only one who's not pitted yet is Dimo. Joe Will's already done 2 pit stops, and he's on the medium tyres, while majority of the drivers have gone for the hard tyres itself. And that is impressive stuff. Berto's in the medium tyres, so I wonder if the guys who are on the medium tyres are going to go all the way to the end. And that will be good. That will be really, really good as well. So let's have a look at the comments. Watkins. I'm just going to check something on Watkins. Oh. Now you're probably thinking, why I'm saying oh? It's because, unfortunately for Hazza, and I think there might be an issue with the pit crew. So the Mercedes crew are going to have some words with from Hazza to them, because they put in the wrong tyres for him. I think he would have gone on the hard tyres by the looks of things. So it looks like. So we're about to kick off. Can Dimo on the medium tyres can try and attack Armady on the fresh tyres? Dimo's already got like 20% used on those medium tyres, so if you can try and get another safety car, as I said earlier, if you can try and get another safety car, that will be impressive stuff. Here we go. Can Armady will be pushing on. Will he try and do what he did earlier on again? Defend on the last corner and then push on like he does now. That is in, and now the gap's massive. Oh my days. Looks like Scani holding on for third. MDJ. Looks like Nathan battling out with MDJ. This could be a 2 in a bed moment. 2 in a bed moment. Oh, we got the first 2 in a bed. Brilliant move. Absolutely brilliant move there for MDJ in the house. Brilliant. Oh my days. And looks like Partridge has caught Nathan napping there. And still another 2 in a bed. Still another 2 in a bed. And Nathan's come back. And oh my days, there's been a front wing damage. There's been front wing damage on one of the cars. I'm not sure exactly who it is, and that might be Indigo. I might be wrong. I'm just double checking. Yeah, it was Indigo. Indigo's lost his bit of his front wing damage, so he will lose out massively on the straight line speed. But still, unbelievable start at the CWC Racing League again. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Again, where the hell have you been? You've missed the shock of the season. And we've not even done any races yet. This is the first race of the season. Carsberry and Snookster, both drivers who are in the Ferrari, are in for like their for me, they are favourites to win the constructors and drivers respectively. But they are not getting any points this. Oh my goodness, what's going on? MDJ and oh my god, come on! We won the 3 to bed. Come on! We won the 3 to bed moment. Oh my god, where's... Oh, MDJ's good. We got another 2 to bed behind. Oh my god. Oh my god, the 2 Renaults are in the top 4. The 2 Mercedes are in the top 7. Oh my god, I'm not going to get any voice left over at all. Again, MDJ pushing on. It looks like Scanny's trying to do the defensive. I wonder if these guys could have some words after the race. So, Indigo. We're sorry for any technical difficulties on that, guys, if you just heard that on the chat itself. Like I said, guys, this is just absolutely insane stuff, guys. So, I'm not sure what happened to Jamie. Oh, Jamie's out of the race. I think he might have caught with someone. Again, we'll have to try and get that confirmed by Jamie. But, oh, brilliant move there from Ninja. Ninja is now pushing on. He needs to push on to try and catch up to Armady, the Flying Scotsman. Oh my god. We have got, we got about 6 cars. Oh my god, who's that? Scanny's making a massive mistake. And now it's brought Partridge and Watkins and MDJ into play. What is going on? This is mad. This is mad racing here. This is mad. Absolutely brilliant stuff. I do feel sorry for Watkins because I think Mercedes crew have just completely, what's the word? Completely like mugged him off with the wrong tyre wear. We've got, let's have a look at Joey Wheel. Joey Wheel was closing in, well, he was closing in on Connor, aka Carbs, for 9th place. And he is on the fresh medium tyre, so could this be on for Joey Wheel's first ever points for Williams' team? Which I said, oh my god, what's happened there? That's MDJ! MDJ has gone ahead and passed Dimo. Looks like Cloud Balloons has got a bit of a... Oh my god, what is going on? Dimo has a Watkins. Dimo. Now the two Mercedes are in the top 5. So we've got another time penalty. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Now it's Dylan again. Dylan's got a time penalty. So Watkins could be on for a challenge to get onto MDJ. Well, Harry needs to try and push on. If you want to get another stop in and get another safety car, they need to get the safety car. Oh my days! Oh, Nathan's got a penalty now. Nathan has got a penalty. He would be absolutely fuming. The two Mercedes are side by side. Oh my god! Partridge! Oh, he's overshot himself. He's overshot the brake and he's caught napping. We got a yellow flag set to 1. That was just lucky. That was really lucky because it could have been a lot worse. And now Scanny and oh my days, I think we got a bit of front wing damage. I'm not sure who that was from. I don't know if that was from Joey Wheel. I think that might be from Joey Wheel actually. No. Well, one of the drivers has got front wing damage. Oh, it is Joey Wheel. I was right all along. Scanny trying to defend against Carbs. We'll get AKA Connor from 9th place. Still, Mercedes. Chris has moved to 6th place. challenge against Cloud Blues. Oh my god, what's going on? The two drivers, they need to be careful. It could be worse. Cloud Blues have nowhere to go. Oh my god. Oh no, there's been contact. No. Safety car? That's got to be the safety car, surely. Again, that will have to be checked by the stewards afterwards. But still, that is not good. That is not good for... yeah, that will need to be checked after. I'm not going to say because I don't want to cause any havoc to anyone on the start of the season. But you can't make any silly mistakes. As I said at the start, you cannot make any silly mistakes at all. So if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the LeagueRacing TV channel for all the live races of the CWC Racing League every night on Monday nights for the next 18 weeks, including today, including this week. So 18 races. Oh no, sorry, every 6 races there's a break, so technically 20 weeks. Yeah, 20 weeks. So MDJ trying to defend against Watkins. I think Hazard will be fuming at the situation. So let's see. I was surprised that the safety car didn't come out. So now it looks like Cloud Balloons, aka Rentara, is out of the race. So if you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got about 6 drivers who are out of the race already in this session. We've got Joe Wilders. He's got another 3-second time penalty probably for multiple warnings. Scanny is already 25 seconds ago. Another time penalty. Chris Partridge in 6th place, so he is in. I'm a bit worried with Harry because his tyre wear is going to be shot. Yeah, look at the tyre wear. The tyre wear. If he could try and keep in pace with MDJ, this would be impressive stuff. But he'll be crying. He'll be crying to everyone to say someone get a crash because he wants another pit stop. And if he does, he might get another softs, and that will be impressive. That will be massively impressive. But then all the others will probably be ahead. Might have the opportunity to try and take the overtake galore. But Harry needs to try and push on. This is in 4th place, and he'll be on for the last few corners on lap 17. Well, okay, 18th. Oh, he's in the pits. I think he's playing. If he can get onto the softs again, or maybe mediums, just to start off with. So as you can see from the pit lane. So he'll be dropping right himself down. He's on the medium tyres. Oh my days, who's that? That is Carbs. Carbs is got the stars ball behind. We got Dimo. Oh my god, Dylan 2 in a bed. Brilliant move. Dimo will be fuming. Dimo actually will be been fuming because he's lost out of 3 drivers with has Dimo not pitted? Dimo's hoping for a pit a safety car as well. But this is mad racing, absolutely mad. Marshy tried to close in on Jay Wheel, who's dropped down to 13th. No, Marsh is dropped down. We've got another time penalty, and now it's Joe Wilders again. He's got another penalty. We've got this battle galore behind, and then we've also got Dimo and Berto battling out at the back. Rojas is trying to push on to Connor in 7th place. So still, so many battles galore, and you just don't know where to pick out. And that is the impressive stuff. So Scanny's in the pits because of that earlier crash that he had with, I think that was with Rentara, okay, Cloudy Balloons. But overall, we've got the battle between 7th and 8th, and we've also got the battle yeah, we've got a battle between 9th and 10th, which is Berto and Dimmer. We've got Connor and Rojas battling out for 7th and 8th now, live and exclusive for you guys. De Vries could be closing in on Lando, who's in the top 5 after that, I won't say struggling start, shall we say, but he is moving himself a few places, so fair play to him. But I'm impressed with Nathan and Chris, to be fair, because Chris was struggling last season. I know he was on and off last season and he couldn't do the whole season itself, but if he can try and emulate what he did with Watkins a few years ago, or a few seasons ago, that was still impressive stuff. Dylan is on another 3-second time, so he's got to be careful either way. Still the battle between Rojas and Connor. So still, so let's see how Rojas can try and push on now. We've got another penalty, I believe, and that is Joey Wilders again. He's got to be careful because he might get a disqualification if he doesn't be careful. But with Armadi, the Flying Scotsman, still flying away, and looks like Rojas is trying to push on. No, he doesn't. He's battling out with Carbs, aka Connor. Connor's trying to hold on into 7th place, and he does hold on to 7th. So fair play to him. Still keeping on massively. Still keeping on. But overall, trying to push on massively is the battle between all these drivers. And guys, like I said, keep the likes, press the follow, make sure you like, subscribe to the League Racing TV channel for all the live races, because I don't know when I'm going to have no voice left after all the season that's going to kick off. So still the battle between Connor and Eduardo is for 7th place still, and that's what we're watching. We've got a 3-car battle between De Vries, Connor and Eduardo. Let's see what happens from. We've got another time penalty. We might have a 2 in a bed. We've got Lando's got another penalty. Eduardo trying to make the move. He's got the DRS. He should have the overtake. Oh, he can't take the overtake. Can't take the overtake. Oh, Cobb's had a bit of a back end moment. Watching it from Eduardo's point of view. They both have got the DRS, so the overtakes is still struggling. Dylan is struggling. I want to know, actually, what is going on with Dylan's tyres. His tyre wear at the back is really struggling. That's why he's drifting back towards Connor and to Eduardo. So he'll be under a lot of massive pressure. So in 7th place, I think Carbs has not got his tyre wear on. So we won't know what tyre wear that kind of has got. So we've got the fastest lap on the race. We've got Berto's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Armadi, the Flying Scotsman, has got the fastest lap of the race. Hopefully that will pop up in a bit. If not, I'm sorry about that. Oh my God, we've got these two having a proper ding dong bow. Eduardo trying to push on. So here we go. Can Eduardo trying to get the battle galore against? Oh, this is impressive stuff. Eduardo trying to do everything he can, but he can't do it. He cannot do it. So we're on lap 22 or 29, and still, I just cannot believe what's happened at the start of the season 1. Race 1 of season 6. You can tell I'm rusty at the start, but you'll be absolutely enjoying this season because you're going to get the live coverage of all the tracks that we've seen later on. So we've Eduardo trying to put the pressure on Connor. Connor will have to try and do everything he can to defend for all his might. Use that old experience that he had in the past. These two, to be fair, I might put them two as the good battle. So Watkins is in the top 10 now, trying battling out with Berto in 9th. Not yet, but he's about 3 seconds behind. The battle still between Mayav, De Vries and Lando with a 1 second gap. I think he's struggling. So let's see how Eduardo can try and push on. The race itself is just immense, absolutely immense stuff. Cloudy Balloons say, well, Anthony says, apologies, sorry. Yeah. Hey guys, if you're not happy with what if the drivers that are retired and they're coming on the stream and they're not happy with an incident, don't comment on the stream, please, guys. It'll be, please do not comment on the stream. If you're not happy, please talk to the steward on Discord. So here we go. We've got Eduardo still battling out with Connor, who's trying to defend, and he's doing a brilliant job defending. Looks like De Vries could be out for a chance of Lando, which I might have to go on to now. So let's see how. We do apologise if you notice any little niggly issues on the graphics itself, but hopefully we'll get that all sorted for you in the near future. Dylan hasn't got technically 9 penalties, he's just got 9 seconds worth of penalties. I need to put the seconds, and I did put that on, but I'm sure I did that, but I didn't. De Vries, and now could be closing in on Lando Pazio in the Red Bull. He'll be on the DRS, he'll try and push on. I'm going to have a look at Christian. Let's have a look at Christian's tyre wear. Christian's tyre wear is already on the middle. And what about... Oh, okay. The back left, unless I'm mistaken, the back left. Yeah, so the back... So Christian trying to hold on, aka Lando, doing everything he can to produce the goods of trying to defend. We're sorry for not getting any overtakes. We did see a few 2 in the beds or 3 in the beds moments as well, which is good to see back in the CWC Racing League. Current tyre wear, as you can see on the top left, we've got the top 7 all in the hards. Berto's dropped down to 10th. Watkins has got with that fresh tyre wear in the medium tyres, moves up to 9th. If he can try and push on a few more, I'll be very shocked if we get any... What's the word? I'll be very shocked if we get another safety car now. Everyone should have had at least done their pit stops anyway, but Eduardo, Harry, and I believe that was Joey Wilders, they all had more than 1 pit stop. I think Scanning had another pit stop as well. But De Vries try and push on massively, and also got the battle between Connor and Eduardo for 7th and 8th. The 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th are heated up massively at the CWC. With about 5 laps remaining, 4 or 5 laps remaining. You want to make a good impression, you want to get a good start. So should be impressive stuff. Here we go. Can Dylan try and attack? We want more overtakes. We want more battles galore, guys. We want to see more battles. Please, please. We want to see more battles galore. We don't ask for much. We don't ask for much, guys. That's all we ask for. We don't ask for much. But we got the battle between Christian and De Vries, 5th and 6th. We've got Connor and Eduardo battling out for 7th and 8th. It looks like we might have to watch that battle now, because it looks like Connor might have to defend for all his might against Eduardo, who's on. I think he might be on for a bit more fresher tyre than the hards that Connor's on. The hards should be lasting. to the end of the race. That should be fine, but it just looks like Connor's trying to ease off massively. We've got another penalty. Dylan's got another penalty, so I need to know how many penalties. Oh, fix that. 12 seconds worth of penalties. 12 seconds worth of penalties. That is not good. That is not good for Dylan. Mikey's got a 3-second time penalty as well. So, again, could this mean that Partridge could be in for the podium? The biggest movers, obviously, the biggest movers of the race is Chris Partridge, Christian Pizio. Connor is in 7th. Oh my days, who's that? That was the Red Bull. That was the Red Bull of Christian. Christian trying to defend. And now it's the knock-on effect. It's the knock-on effect. Oh my god. Come on, we want the... I'm sorry I'm going to say this. We want a 4 in a bed. I know that's big ask. Massive, massive ask. But the way it looked at the moment, that's what you see. I know we might have a 2 in a bed moment between the AlphaTauri and the Alfa Romeo. And it looks like... Yeah, it looks like Eduardo has finally made the move on Connor with 3 laps remaining. And now, Dylan with 12 seconds worth of penalties. Not 12 penalties, just 12 seconds. All penalties there are standing as seconds, not as the total amount of penalties they have had itself. As in, like, they've had 6 penalties of 3s, which is like 18 seconds. No, it's actually the plus sign itself. So here we go. Can Christian hold on against Dylan for 5th place? He's doing everything possible. We've got another time penalty, and that's Berto. So Berto Vasquez is in 10th. He has got a penalty. But if Dimo can try and catch on to 10th, might have a good start. Might have a massive good start into 10th. So still watching this battle between Christian and De Vries. Ah, Conte. Maze, how you doing, guys? Hope you came well. Nick says Nathan's guaranteed second after Mikey's penalty, barring any penalty incident with Nathan. We'll have to find out. It looks like it is getting close. So yeah, Nathan... Well, both of them have got the same penalties unless they've had a 5-second stop go at any point with those two. It all depends, because both drivers, as long as Nathan stays ahead, that'll be fine. I'm just trying to watch some of the battle. This 4-car battle for 5th is still hotly heated up, and you can't get away from it. MDJ wants to produce, wants to get a good start this season. 4 lap, guys, we're on the 4 lap of this race. So Amadi, the Flying Scotsman, has finally crossed over the line, and he'll be trying to push on with 20 seconds of a gap. So let's see. I'm just going to go back to Nathan a sec, because I'm surprised his tyre wear is just holding on. Oh my god, he's on 46% on the tyre. That's why he's massively slow on the hard tyres. Dimo has got a 3-second time penalty, aka Luke Dimmock, in 11th place. Same with MDJ. MDJ's got more percentage on the tyre wear compared to Nathan. So Mikey can have an opportunity, if he can try and make the move, depending on if he had any penalties. That's still massive. Oh! What's happened to Eduardo? Eduardo on my screen saying he's got red on left hand side. As you can see on the left hand side, the tyre wear is not. Oh my god! Dylan's trying to make the move on to Christian. Where's. So Armady just at the nick of time. Armady has crossed over the line to win. The Australian Grand Prix. We do apologise we're not getting the names there, but still we've got a 4-car battle. Nathan should hold on for second place against MDJ, but the battle between 5th place is massively heating up. Dylan, oh my god, 5 cars! We got a 5-car battle between 5th and 9th. Oh, no, don't you do this to me. Oh my god, this is mad. Oh my god, we might have a final finish here. Oh no, oh whoa, that is not on. That is not on. I am sorry, I'm saying this on stream, but you cannot do that to wipe. It looked like it wiped someone off on track. I will apologise if I get that completely wrong. But that was just. But that was just that one needs to be looked at the end of the race, and the stewards. But that was just a shocking ending on a great battle from 5th. But yeah, that again, you got more talking points galore from all the drivers that you could ever think of. I'm just still speechless from the start of the race all the way to the end. That's what I'm just shocked at. But congratulations to Armadee, the Flying Scotsman, or Kieran D, in first. Nathan on his first podium since Singapore last season is in second. You got MDJ in third. Alan Partridge is in 4th place. You got Carbs in 5th. Watkins is in 6th. A Star is Born is in 7th. Fair play to him. You got Lando's in 8th place. You got Dylan is in 9th. Berto is in 10th. Dimo, who just missed out on the top 10, in 11th place. Joey Wheel will finish in 12th. Joe Marsh is in 13th. Scanny is in 14th place. You got Rentaro in 15th. You got Rentaro, Indigo, Be By Vegan, Assassinbot, Carlsberg and Snookster. They've all had the DNFs during that race. And while we're waiting for that, we're going to invite, I'm hoping that Armadee, MDJ and Nathan will finally be able to join me in the comms box to hear their thoughts of the race. And yeah, I'm still speechless about that race. But don't go anywhere, guys. We will get the interviews, so stay with us for the next few minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're right, guys. How you doing? Now, I'm just going to say this now at the start of the stream. There is a possibility that we might not get the drivers' voices on the screen. I do apologise if we do not hear anything. We will try and get some of the information back for next week, but we would like to hear their thoughts for this week. But if you do notice that they're not hearing at all, we will try and emulate it back next week. Alright, so just as a pre-warning, just in case, because obviously I'm on the PS5, and obviously the way it's set up from the PS4 is a little bit different on here. So hopefully it will work. So, touch wood, I'm just going to show it on screen. Now, I'm going to speak to... Oh, Armady is gone, as in on the screen. So, Armady should be with us for the first time in decades, for the first time. And also we got MDJ, and we also got Nathan, aka Ninja, as well. So it's good. So it's the first time in ages that you've heard it right, guys. And I'm shocked if this doesn't get recorded, because Armady would be, or Kieran will be absolutely laughing himself because it won't get recorded, and he'll still be the first person not to get interviewed still at CWC Racing League. But still, overall, we're going to talk to Armady first, then we're going to talk to Nathan in second, and then we're going to talk to MDJ in third. Guys, I know have you got your loud voice to be shared, just to make sure that we might have to re-record it back. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Nice one. So cheers for that, guys. So what we're going to do is we'll talk to Armady first, then Ninja, and then MDJ, Ninja, and then MDJ. As you can tell, MDJ and Ninja. I'm getting confused because it's the first race of the season, and I'm still shocked from the start to the end from everyone. Armady, aka Kieran, aka the Flying Scotsman. How you doing, mate? You alright? Not too bad. That is the first time I ever heard you forever. And I've been pestering you for the last 2 seasons now for a top 3 finish. So now, if this doesn't get recorded, I'm going to be fuming. But what's your thoughts of tonight's race, mate? Yeah, I mean, I saw what happened at the start, like at the race itself, and I did say earlier on with the chicane of death, as I always said, and it always catches people out. And I was in shock mode for the first few laps, because I did not expect that. But you must have been absolutely delighted, in your personal opinion, to get a good start this season after what happened last season. Surely you need to get this good start, and you did get that. So how did that feel? Yeah, fair enough, and yeah. So it's the best highlight for you overall, and it's good to hear from your point of view, Kieran, that you've done an absolutely magnificent job, and to start off with a bang. Well, it feels like a silly bang moment as well, and it would be good to see you back on to challenge Carlsberg, or maybe challenge yourself for the Drivers' Championship. Do you feel like you got the ability to have that extra boost, shall we say, to get that, or do you think it's going to be I know it's a tough ask question now, but do you think you got the ability to next step now? Absolutely, and don't get me wrong, I really do hope for your sake it will be another exciting and tantalising, expectations from your point of view as well, and pushing on to try and challenge Colesbury. But I'm sure you will anyway, Kieran. I'm sure you will anyway this season. But you can say if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But thank you very much for joining tonight in your first ever interview for 2 seasons, shall we say, or never, shall we say, because you get no microphone and stuff. So at least it's all sorted now, and it's good to hear from you, the Flying Scotsman, on there. Nice one. Yeah, Nathan, aka Ninja. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, you man, how you doing?
I know. It feels like decades ago, doesn't it? Since Singapore. Now, I'm going to say this to you now. What actually happened last season compared to... You've got a good start now to beat your points for this season, surely.
I don't even think that was a good start. I had yellow and damage most of the race. I need to go rewatch my footage and find out where I got damaged, because I didn't get one of the contacts with anyone. So it could have been, must have been a couple of laps, but the main difference was no practice.
Mate.
But I didn't practice at all, and here I am. I practiced all of last season, and look what happened. Scored 26 points, all came from Singapore.
Yeah, and that's what capitalised on it from last season. But then this season, like obviously the start of this season, from the 2 Ferraris had a bit of a crash, like one after another, not at the same time, but. Sorry, carry on.
I saw them, Colesbury clip the grass. I've got it on my POV, clip the grass, went around, hit the wall, and then I looked behind me, I saw more grass fly up, and then there's another Ferrari going into the wall.
Oh, okay, so you're like in the centre of the attention of the POV moment, shall we say, of the 2 Ferraris moment. So it's still, either way, Nathan, you have produced a good start of this season, but I'm sure that MDJ Mikey would have been he must have been pouring a lot of sweat with his battle the last few laps.
Well, I did the same mistake as I did earlier in the race, where I did my half spin through the chicane, just simply pushing too much. But I guess I was saved by him getting a penalty. Just glad to come home and beat him.
Fair enough. But it's still, either way, it's still a massive improvement. And considering where you was from last season, where you had no points up to Singapore, and now you got a good start. Hopefully, might get your consistency kicking on from now until the end of the season. I'm crossing fingers, toes, everything. You know what I mean, don't you, on the stream? So should be good. So. You can say if you want actually, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But
I do have to shoot.
yes, cool. Cheers for that, mate. I'll let you shoot off, and well done for getting second place. Well done, mate. Congratulations. I do. I need a drink after all this, so that'll be good. So, anyways, I'll see you later, mate. You take care. So, last one is MDJ in the house. How you doing, mate? You all right? You're back.
So yeah, it's all going well for me.
It's all going well. Yeah.
Not finishing, which is a good point for me, because now I'm following him for the first time in CWC.
Yeah, it was without doubt a bit of a shock. As I keep saying, that was a bit of the shock at the end of the first race of the season. But overall, from your point of view, surely you had a great ending of season 5, but surely this is going to be your opportunity to try and stop like the Flying Scotsman and the Flying Kimmy Finn of Colesbury. Surely this is going to be your season, trying into the top 3 each time, each race.
I mean, I have tried it, but at some tracks I'm
just as quick, just like in the testing period in Italy, was just as quick as Amadee, but tracks like this in Australia, I'm nowhere near them. I'm like 5 times slower than them, and so I don't think this is my season yet. I think next season will be my season.
Ooh, you're already writing yourself off this season, even though you did a good start to the season. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
He said a big fat yes on stream. Didn't you say that, MDJ? Big fat yes?
Yes, I did say that.
Fair enough. But as I said earlier to Nathan, he was produced some good racing. I'm sure you would have been fuming not to get second place tonight.
I mean, I'm just happy that I got the podium since Jamie joined CWC back, and Cosby was driving, and Nathan was driving as well. So with all those drivers, all those good drivers, better drivers than me, let's say that, I wasn't expecting a podium today until I saw Cosby crash and Jamie crash. So.
Yeah, that was a bit of well, there's a few talking points, not only from that, but like other bits during the race itself. But overall, from your point of view, MDJ, that's still an impressive drive from you, trying to get into the podium in third place, and surely you would have a good opportunity to try and push on now to get some decent points this season. But overall, you did a brilliant job to get in third, and obviously I do feel like you are agitated not getting second. I know you got a good podium, but I think you would have loved it to get second to get even more of a bigger boost this season. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, second place is always better than third place, isn't it?
Well, first is definitely, but you can't get the Flying Scotsman to stop, can you, on this track? But overall, MDJ, you can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But thank you very much for joining tonight, mate, with this.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice one. Right, I'm just going to mute you guys. Don't worry, you're not going to go anywhere. I'm so sorry. Just be with me a sec. Right, so I'd like to thank Amadee, the Flying Scotsman, for the first time in ages in the comms box. We also had Ninja for the first time since Singapore. And also MDJ on his route for keeping on going as well in the stream itself. But overall, that is without doubt one hell of a start of the season at CWC. There's so many shocks galore, you just don't know where to start. The qualifying, I thought Amadee was not with it at all until he produced one of the bestest ever qualifying laps he's ever done. And then the shock of it all, I keep saying this, I know people may annoy from me afterwards, but that is the shock. The two Ferraris, who are both favourites, obviously to win the drivers and the constructors, respectively, of Carlsberry, or Eric Carlsberry, and Connor, I think it was Snookster, or Snook, or Corey Snook, that was it. The two drivers who were destined to do well this season, their mistake at the chicane of death at turn 10, I think it was, they'd gone off and hit the wall after hitting the grass. So that has just produced a shock. And then Nathan in the top three, that's still the shock of it all. Because don't get me wrong, it was because of the start of the season, last season where he was happening. But also, it's good to see Amadee and MDJ battling out again obviously in the top three as always. But overall, a bit of a shock at the end, which I know I said on the stream was a bit of a shocking moment where I think one of the cars I don't know, it was on purpose. I don't know whether they crossed and then the crash. But there was a couple of drivers one of the drivers went on and crashed into another car at the start finishing line straight. I don't know whether that was done before or after. I might have to check it. But at the time, it looked like it was bad. So if it is wrong, I do apologise if I get that wrong completely, but the way it looked on the stream and the way it looked at the time that I saw it, it did look bad. So overall, but other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the graphics. I hope you all enjoyed the stream itself. We'll be back next week for race 2. Who will try and stop the Flying Scotsman, Could it be MD? Could it be MD? He is the Flying Scotsman. MDJ. Could it be MDJ? Could it be Nathan? Could it be Colesbury bouncing back? Could it be Snookster bouncing back? That's the biggest talking point of them all. I'll see you all next week, guys. Cheers for that. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's have a cracker for season 6. Cheers for that, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.